what about the sports in the institute level, various societies, for example, National Cadet Corps, NSS, student welfare schemes, etc. So I welcome you, sir, and now I over to you. Please enlighten the students about the campus life.
Thank you very much, Dr. Prashant Kumar.
Thank you, sir.
So, I will present the different activities that are being carried out under the section students welfare. So, I will show the presentation, and parallelly I will discuss all the facilities, all the we can say activities that we used to carry out in the section students welfare. So I'm sharing screen now. So, sir, is this screen visible to all of you students?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay. So I formally welcome all dear students to NIT Jalandhar. I know that after putting in a lot of hard work in your 10+1 and 10+2 classes, so you could able to get through to NIT Jalandhar campus. So you have gone through a very competitive examination, that's JEE means. And I know that this year, because of the pandemic issue, you have faced many difficulties. But I really appreciate your patience, your hard work, and your commitment to your studies and to cope up with the situation. So, so after all these doings, you could able to we can say sit in your examination, competitive examination, and after getting good scores in your examination, you could able to you can settle into different institutions, and a group of you students you were opted for NIT Jalandhar. So first of all, I would like to say a few things about NIT Jalandhar. So NIT Jalandhar Institute was established in 1989. So it is a very old institute yeah, in NIT, we can say institutions. So our institute is fastly growing under the dynamic leadership of our director, Professor L.K. Avasthi. So, so we are ranked in NIRF ranking, that is the ranking given by MHRD for different institutions. We stand 52nd. So that is a big achievement for all of us. So, so different sections are catering to different activities at the institute. So I would like to discuss with you students the details of the activities under Dean Student Welfare Office. So because you are in, we can say in addition to student welfare, you have academics. So you have research and development section, and different sections are there in the institute. But it's a major section which deals with the student problems, students' welfare, student needs, students' hostel affairs. Because all these things are being linked to the student welfare section. So first of all, I would like to say something on what are the domain of student welfare section. So we have student management, means all the things which are related to student activities, student problems, as I said, student needs. So those are being managed under this department or under this section, which we call it as students welfare. So students, when you will be here, you will be involved in many cultural activities. So we have mega events like Utkansh, we have many other cultural activities parallelly going on along with your studies. Prashant sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Fine, fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So, so there are other activities that students in first year particularly, they have to opt one of these from NSO, National Sports Organization, NCC, National Cadet Corps, NSL, National service scheme, right? So social service scheme. So these are the becomes options given in first year. You have to opt one of these, and these are we can say no credit courses, but mandatory courses. Mandatory we can say participation for all of you, right? So it's a part of your curriculum that you have to opt for one of these options: NSO, NCC, and NSS. So what is there in NSO? So you have to participate in sports activities. In our campus, we have beautiful sports grounds. Like we have lawn tennis ground, we have basketball courts, two basketball courts in which floodlights are there. Even at night time, you can, in the evening, you can enjoy your playing. We have very beautiful ground, track and field, where you can play football, you can have jogging. So many activities you can, many of the activities you can participate. We have many indoor facilities also. You will be given a gymnasium where you can have badminton courts, wooden floored badminton courts, and we have very wonderful sports facilities. So whenever you will join, I hope that this issue of pandemic should get settled down as the vaccination is about to come out, and I wish that it should come early, and would like to see you in the campus, and you should enjoy the facilities of the campus. So we are very much active in involving our alumni, meaning as the passed out students who are at very key positions in various industries and other organizations, to link with our ongoing students so that they can guide them better, and they can make use of their expertise, their experience, so that our ongoing students, so like you are in first year, we have second year, third year, and final year students. So they will learn that how to, we can say, drive their career. So in their life, right? So we have very good medical facilities. So you will find, so we are, whenever there is some medical related issues, we are helping the students in every respect. Coming to student management, so we have student counseling that if the certain students have some problem in studies or some problems in physically, so we are here to help you. So you simply come out and discuss with us. We have teams, student counseling center, student counseling department, student counseling cell. So there you can consult our psychologist, even, and doctor, even teachers. You will have academic counselors. So in the department, in the respective departments, who will help you out whatever difficulty that you are going to face. Student discipline, you know that to run a big system, discipline is the most important criteria, because all of us should remain disciplined. So that is the utmost requirement for any institution, but you will enjoy it when you will be disciplined. Student welfare, all needs of the students are taken care of. Student grievances, if you have something to clarify, so we are ready. We are very open up. We are very open to listen your voice, listen your grievances, listen your difficulties, and we are here to solve them also. Student health and insurance. In the first year, you will be given a health card where you can make use of the dispensary facility. You will be given insurance, student insurance, right? So if somebody, so I wish that no student should have any health problem. But in any case, if there is some problem related to health to any of the students, institute is helping to the best of their arrangements. So we have provision to regularly in touch with your parents, update about your activities, update about your doings. So we publish the reports, progress reports of the students also, that the participation in different activities are documented and presented in our institute newsletter, and the different other, we can say, documents where we can list down the student activities. So under cultural activity, we have different clubs in our institute. Cultural activity in charge is Dr. Jaspreet Kaur Rajput. She is faculty in Department of Chemistry. So we have under the coordination of Dr. Jaspreet Kaur Rajput. So we have many other clubs working, actively working. Students used to participate in different activities, and there is all-round development of the students. And we have a group of teachers also engaged to your activities, who will mentor your activities, and in different domains like music, dance, and dramatic, photography, speak make, Rogya Club. So we have many clubs like I have listed here, and we have teacher. So you will come to know through our website also that these are the faculties to whom you can contact, and you can learn about more about what are the contents or what are the activities that are going on or that can be executed under different heads. So cultural activities, we conduct many mega events. We institute celebrate important national days like 26th January and 15th August. These are the days which we celebrate with full vigor. So we celebrate many other days. I've just listed few, but there are many activities throughout the year. Cultural activities, those are used to be on for all the students, and students basically they are organizing. You people, when you will join institute, so you will you will be helped by the seniors. They will just ask.
You need, I think so. You should go for. You need to minimize the screen. I think two screens are there.
Is this now okay?
Yeah, it is okay, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. It's live. So we have many other events parallelly going on in the institute, like so under the head of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, we used to celebrate many activities. Utkarsh is a mega event, we call it as annual cultural fest. So for any institute, this is a major event that students plan it for months together. So they just participate in different activities. This 2 to 3 days function, and this is solely organized by students. Vardhavani is another function, major function that we used to celebrate. That we used to call it as NIT Jalandhar Foundation Day, right? So under the head Vardhavani, we celebrate. These are the glimpses of a few of the we can say functions that we used to celebrate. So this is the function that we organized on January Voters Day celebration. These are some of the pictures that just to give you the glimpse that this is how we celebrate, right? So when you will come to the institute, you will feel that you will see that there is a building, we call it as an administrative building. In front of that there is a big lawn, and we used to celebrate with different activities in there. And so these are some of the photographs of those events, just to make you feel that like that you will, when you will come to the institute, you will also be participative in the this is the celebration of National Voters Day, just to make students aware that you should exercise your right to vote. So a speech by our worthy director in one of the functions. So Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, under this we used to celebrate many sub-functions. So this is one of the, we can say, photograph which showing that the students participate in these type of functions. So this is the participation of our students. So I wish that you all should be participative in all the, so I know that so whenever you participate in such functions, so it will groom you better. You will be a different person because it will just raise your stage fear. When you are going to face your interviews, your performance will be different. So if you participate, you should participate actively in all these activities. So these are some of the pictures that I would like to show you. So these are the pictures that students, they organize the functions like Kai Poche, the kite flying on Basant. On 16th of this year, February, they celebrated this function.
Different components are there.
So this is again the function of this. So students participation. So these are the photographs of same function. So just I'm showing these photographs just to give you a feel that this is how campus life is. The students are very active. When you will be here, you will enjoy your stay in the campus. So this is the celebration of 15th August, Independence Day, and on that day, because it happened in lockdown and the students were not there, so the participation still we carried out all our functions as usual, right? So till March, students were in the campus, but I know that after 23rd or 24th of March, so lockdown period started and students were not present in the campus, but we carried out all those activities, and whenever you will join back, so definitely students, you will be actively participating in all of your activities, like all celebration of all these days. This is how we celebrate Independence Day. Right, so very fantastic function we used to have in our campus on 15th of August, right? So we have motivational speeches from our director and registrar. So this is how we actively, we can say, celebrate. So I wish that you come early and things should cool down and you become the part of campus life. So these are some of the other, we can say, important days that Constitution Day, right? So we celebrate. So National Unity Day we used to celebrate. So we celebrate all main days in our campus. Students, our institute is very active in sports activities. I know that students are, many of you are at your school level, you are very actively participative in many of the activities, and Institute NIT Jalandhar will give you a good platform to just help you to, we can say, explore your talent in sports also. So we have, as I said, very fantastic grounds and lighting arrangements. Even at night time, you can explore those facilities. These are some of the achievements till 19, because in 20th students were not there, but had the student would have been there, then I would have been added more activities of 2020 also, right? But you see that in 2019, we have our students, they brought laurels to in the institute by participating and winning many competitions outside at a different, like you see NIT Trichy, our student used to participate in the sports events distance away, and in Punjab, different institutions like TIT Patiala and many other institutions. So see that these are the achievements of our students. So you see that our students, they are given all types of facilities to participate in different institutions so that they can showcase their talent in sports also. So these are some of the photographs of our institute teams who had participated in different events outside. See, these are the glimpses of participation of girls team at IIT Roorkee, right? So as I said, that alumni is a very key section of any institute, because so we used to get a lot of help of our alumni. So our alumni used to help the students in arranging their internships, helping the students who are financially need help. So there are many, we can say, types of help we used to get from our alumni. And we know that alumni are the great mentors for our ongoing students. And Institute provide a good platform for, we can say, interfacing the students, ongoing students with the alumni. So we have separate alumni cell where alumni and our ongoing students are used to interact, and they can make use of the expertise, their experience. So in solving many of the problems of ongoing students. These are some of the activities that happened last year, but this year we could not arrange these activities because of the pandemic, as you all know, right? Students, in addition to all these activities, so we are very much concerned, or we were very focused for the student welfare. So we have created a corpus fund for student welfare. So we created long back in 2015. This fund was created, and that we used to call it as a resident, student, and staff welfare fund. So many students were benefited because this fund we have arranged for the students who are basically having some financial issues in their family, and they are not able to, we can say, maybe pay fully their fee, or some other financial issues, right? So we used to give loans to the students so that whenever they pass out, whenever they join the job, they can repay the those loans. And so this is interest-free loan that we used to give to the students, and with very easy procedures, we are transferring those helps to the student, and many students were helped under this. But we have set some criteria, as I said, that the students who don't have any backlog at the time of application are eligible, because there should be some yardsticks to allocate the loan. But we are very much concerned and focused, and so we arrange the financial help to the students. And in addition to that, there are many other scholarships which my colleague Dr. Ravi Pratap Singh will discuss with you. Schemes are there later after my talk, so where you can make use of those scholarships for getting financial help. So we have many scholarships that in the elaboration of all these scholarships will be given by my colleague later in this section. So we have means come merit scholarship, but there are some financial income criteria of your family, right? So many other scholarships by government and NGOs. So all details of these scholarships will be discussed immediately after my talk by my colleague. So as I said that we have NSS, that is National Service Scheme, right? So Dr. Ajay Bansal is coordinating that. So you can, whenever we'll join, you can contact Professor Ajay Bansal. So we have NCC, Dr. Dinesh Shukla, he is coordinating. He will be helping you in giving you the help how to enroll in NCC. And there are many events we used to have. NCC is a very active, we can say, group in our campus. So students used to have regular parades. So we used to call army people, and they used to train our students. So they used to participate in very beautiful dress. So very, we can say, good to see that students, we can say, group contingent is going, and they are actively participating in different events. So regarding medical amenities, so we have professor in charge, Dr. Rajesh Singla. So he is coordinating all medical amenities. We have regular doctors, Dr. Tarun Saigal. Along with that, so we have Dr. Few other doctors who come on contract basis, but we have general physicians. We have visiting doctors for ENT. We have psychologists. We have paramedical staff. We have very fully equipped dispensary. So if some students need some help, so we are here to provide. Students need not to worry, but because we are the caretakers of all of your needs when you will be in the campus. So we have all the facilities, like we have 2 ambulances, we have medical store where students used to get free medicine. We have testing laboratory. We have MOU with panels, hospitals, reputed hospitals in Jalandhar. If some student requires some medical help, so we are ready to help students, so that so our students will not be in any of the difficulties. So thank you very much, students, for listening to this different things which we organize in our students welfare section. Now I request my colleague Dr. Ravi Pratap Singh to share his views on the scholarship schemes. Dr. Ravi Pratap Singh, please.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, sir. It was really a very nice discussion by you. I hope that all the students will get benefited by a kind discussion. Now, I will, dear student, I welcome you all in this for this particular discussion. During this talk, we will discuss about some brief about the scholarship, the main use basically, and what particular kind of scholarships are just being provided by the government, and whether it's a central government or the state government. So it will be a kind of a brief for you all. So I will just share. So I hope the slide is visual, I think.
Yes, sir, it is
Yeah,
visible.
yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for the confirmation. Yeah, so just it is about the overview basically about the scholarship. So this side, Dr. Ravi Pratap Singh, coordinator scholarships, and at NIT Jalandhar. So the brief about the purpose basically, why the scholarships are being provided by the government of India or the state government and some other PSUs and some other functioning agencies. So the main purpose is that for providing the students for pursuing their studies basically at different levels, whether you are at the post-graduation level or undergraduate level, or either you are just doing your research works at doctorate levels, etc. So regardless of the different class needs, so they provide you the various scholarships offered by the central and the state governments, which covers almost each and every student in the country. So there are particular two kind of scholarships will be there, like the centrally funded government scholarships and the state funded government scholarships will be there. So while the centrally funded scholarships are sponsored by the government of India and disbursed by different states, so it get varied while we talk about like NITs, IITs. So these are the centrally funded institutes, okay? And uh, there also exist some state funded scholarships, and they are sponsored as well as the dispersed by their respective states government. So these are the scholarships. Basically, we just came to know about two different broadly just usually called up the scholarships. So these are the various central government scholarship funders. So what central government are just doing nowadays? So there are so many funders. So I just try to just make up cover these all in this particular slide, like the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disability, the Government of India, the Ministry of Minority Affairs, the Ministry of Travel Affairs, the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, like University Grant Committee. UGC is also providing scholarships. So their particular site, scholarship.gov.ac.in. So you can go on gov.in. Yeah, so you can just keep on regular watch over the site. So the different newest and latest scholarships can be visited. Yeah, so like the Ministry of Labor and Employment. So many funders are there. Like these are uh, the the scholarship providers, or you can say the various ministries basically. So these are mostly offered by the central government. So in this particular way, so we can see the various scholarships. So what are these? The mainly scholarships will be like the post matric scholarship for the students with disabilities, the post-matric scholarship schemes for the minority students, the national means come the merit scholarships, the prime minister scholarship schemes, the prime minister's scholarships for RPF, RFPSF, the central armed police forces. So whosoever is eligible for that, so you need to keep on your eyes over the minimum eligibilities for that. So because year to year some eligibility percentage criteria and all get varied from year to year. Okay, so because of so much alterations in their rules and regulations. So you need to watch that. The Swat Jayanti Fellowship schemes, AICTE Pragati Scholarship for girls particularly. Another one is offered by the AICTE. It is the Saksam Scholarship Scheme. Okay. the central sector scheme for scholarship of college and university student, etc. And there are many more others basically. Okay, so it was not possible to list out these all, and some more new can be added up. So as the government of India is now also providing so many opportunities to the brilliant and excellent students of the state and central government institutions, so that it will be a kind of that support provided by the government. So the various schemes are there. Those are provided by the public sector units or the government private institutions, like the Indian Oil Corporation Scholarship (IUCL), which provide the scholarship. The NTPC is there, National Thermal Power Plant Corporation. The VIT University Ignite Scholarship, Ratan Tata Scholarship for engineering students, ONGC Scholarship for particularly for the SC and ST students. The Panasonic scholarship is there, BHEL, BHEL scholarship is there, Samsung Star scholarship, and many more. So many that the public sector units, we must say that they are coming forward to support the technically advanced students, those who are just having some lack of funds or having some particular that innovations in their mind, so that they can make a use of it and they provide the proper fund for that. Yeah, so now I will just discuss a brief about the National Scholarship Portal 2.0. It is a NSP portal. Some of you might have visited this particular site. It is the NSP portal, which is used to be get fill up all the details for the scholarships. So you need to just fill up the required details over there. So you need to create your account and all. So I will just discuss about some very brief of that. So because nowadays everything is now online, or because we are moving toward the digital India. Okay, so it's a detailed guide and workflow, basically how the process starts and where it get end. Okay, so it will be a kind of a NSP home page. So it will be on the representation of that page. So that main site you can see here, the scholarships.gov.in. So here you can most of the scholarship you will be able to find over here. Okay, so this is showing about the new registration if you do not have any account. So you can just log in over here. If you have already account, then you can log in as a fresh or renewal. It's up to you. So if you are just applying first time, so it will be a kind of a fresh application. If you have already availed the scholarship in previous year, so it will be a kind of renewal of that. Okay, so we are just going to carry the same, so that you can apply as a renewal of that. So it is a example for the fresh student registration. So it will be required like state of domicile, the student name. Okay, for example, the Rahul Kumar written over here. Okay, the date of birth and the mobile number, the identification details basically. So their genders, their school, okay, the classifications and all. So these are the very basic details, so that your basic information can be gathered, so that your registration can be completed. So once you will fill up all these details, okay, so there will be a option like the scholarship scheme, whether you are going to, most of us will apply for some scholarships. So scholarship option will be need to be chosen. Okay, the incentive scheme is not like there. So in next some more details like your bank details and like your photographs and passbook copy and also all the records they need to be collected out, so that your whatever the amount they will approve for you, okay, as the term of scholarship, so it can be just directly deposited into that particular account. So it's again the same declaration, and at last you will have your register. So up to this particular point, you will fill up all the details and you will get registered. So a particular and a unique application ID will be provided to you. So you need to just make it as a record for you. Okay, so that the data will be safe because it will be used in further cases also. Now, after just getting registered, you will get one kind of a OTP at your mobile number, because and up to this particular point, you have not make any kind of password till now. Okay, so this will provide you an opportunity to just create your password for that purpose. So by just having that OTP at your mobile number, which we have given in the registration details, Okay, so you need to click over the home so that you can click over the login to apply. Okay, so the application ID is here, whatever the ID was provided to you.
Sorry to interrupt you, Dr. Ravi sir.
Yeah, Dr. Prasad, please.
Sir, actually, we have next talk is scheduled, so
Okay, it is,
I request
you
you
can,
please wrap up it
yeah,
fast.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Thank
Sure,
you.
sir.
Yeah. So by using those details, you can provide the OTP over here, the captcha and all. Okay. So whatever the OTP provided, so you can do that. Okay. So now it will force you to just go for the password change. Password can be changed and should be changed basically. So after successfully, you can do that. Your application form is divided into three different parts like registration details, academic details, and the basic details. Okay, registration details like these all the basics like from where you belong, your name, community, and all father's name. Okay, it is about the registration details. The academic details like your education, your basic education, your primary education, and all whatever from where you did your high school, from where you did your intermediate, and all. Okay, whatever the percentage and all. So all these details can be filled up in which year you are now running. So all these options are will be there. So these are very user friendly kind of portal. So no need to worry about it all. So whatever the details you will fill, you will get your detail accordingly. Okay, so once you will just uh, when you will just fill up these all the details. So next is about the basic details about the guardian name, disability, type of disability, and all. Okay. So when you will just complete it, so save and continue option will regularly will be there at the bottom. So you need to do that again and again so that the submitted and the filled up data will not get into waste. So at the last, you can get the final submitted button, and you need to just upload all the details over here. Okay. So at the terms, you can go that and the fresh yeah, so you can again have an option to change the passwords, update your details and status and all. Okay, so it is like that the NS portal how it works. So once you will go through that, so you will be more familiar with that. Okay, so need not to worry, it's a very user friendly portal. So you can check also your status again and again, so whether it's approval, approved, under review, rejected and all. Okay, because after the completion of your uh, just filled up all the details, you need to submit all the documents to the institute so that the verification like academic and the account section can get verified. Okay, so these all the details once will be done so that your scholarship will be approved. So it will be like that. Thank you. Thank you.
So I am thankful to Dr. Subhash Chandraji for guiding us the students about the various activities carried in the campus, and Dr. Ravi Pratap Singh for enlightening students about the scholarship and all the things. Now, students, we move to the next talk of the session, and this talk is given by Dr. Shailendra Vajpayee. So before handing over to Vajpayee sir, I would like to read brief bio of sir. So Dr. Shailendra Vajpayee is currently working as associate professor in the Department of Chemical Engineering, and right now he is a chief warden of the institute. He has been a experience of 22 years in the teaching, and he used to be involved to teach the graduate and postgraduate students. He has earlier assumed various important portfolio of the institute, including head of the department, chemical engineering, associate dean, faculty welfare, warden for different hostels, nodal officer, academics, and for the TechCube 2, nodal officer for procurement, TechCube 3 coordinator, Gyan coordinator, and coordinator yoga cell, etc. He has authored 6 books, and he has published 60 research publication in various national and international journals. He has been reviewer of many international journals such as Chemical Engineering journals, Journal of Loss Prevention in Process Industries by Elsevier, Journal of Hazardous Materials, Journal of Intelligent and Fuzzy Systems. He has been a life member of Indian Institute of a Chemical Engineer, Kolkata, and he is honorary secretary of Doaba Regional Engineering College. His research interests include water waste management, safety in chemical plants, membrane separation process, etc. In today's talk, Dr. Shailendra Vajpayee will be discussed about the hostel life. So now it's over to you, sir, and I once again welcome you.
Good evening to all of you. Many thanks to Dr. Prashant for
Welcome,
nice
sir.
introduction. So it's an honor and privilege being a chief warden and meeting all of you online for the first time. So it's a great honor and it's a good feeling. Although it's a slightly different scenario due to COVID that we are meeting online, but nevertheless we are doing it and the show is going on. That is a good thing. So I welcome you to the family of NIT Jalandhar. So I have made some slides for the today's presentation. So let me see if I can share that. Can you see this slide?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah. So I've been told to give a presentation on life in hostels at NIT Jalandhar. So I welcome you at NIT Jalandhar campus. It's an online meeting, so you should consider that it is as good as offline meeting with us. Uh, to make you more familiar about our hostel administration, you can see that it is headed by me, that is Chief Warden, and then we have Council of Wardens. So we have with us Dr. Kapil Goel, who is the Deputy Chief Warden and Boys Hostel Warden of 1, 2, and 3. And then we have Dr. Mohit Tyagi, who is a Warden for Boys Hostel number 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we also have Dr. Ranchan Chauhan, who's in Mechanical Engineering Department, and he's a Warden of MBH A, B, F, and Mega Mess. And then we have Dr. Annie Mohanty from Department of Biotechnology, and she's Warden for GH1, 2, and MGH. So we have most of the wardens are with us. So I would like to start with Dr. Kapil Goel to first introduce himself so that we can go ahead further. Dr. Kapil. Yeah, you have to unmute yourself first, Dr. Kapil.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. As introduced by Dr. Vajpayee, I'm Deputy Chief Warden and looking after the charge of warden for host number 1, 2, and 3. And let me assure you, being these are the hostels 1, 2, and 3, these are the first year hostels. And I assure you that your life here would be very happening and you'll never miss your home. And the most worry of the students is related to the diet or the food habits or kind of food they are enjoying at home. So let me tell you, the students who had been in these hostels, they had a very good feedback, and you can talk to your seniors as well. And let me tell you, this is a cooperative mess which is being run, and menu is being decided by students. And regarding quality, we are very aware and very visual. We have made certain committees, certain systems have been in place so that we purchase from the very good houses only, like Metro or Bestways or kind of the stores are only our suppliers, and vegetables are also part of good quality, and the student council takes care of the quality. So one more good thing I would like to share is that we have vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian declared hostels. So the students who feel that they are purely vegetarian, they may join one hostel, and those who want to enjoy non-veg, they may join other hostels. So not taking much of your time because time is running. So over to Vajpayee sir again. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So do we have Dr. Mohit Tyagi or Dr. Ranchan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Dr. Tyagi.
Yes. Hello. Myself, Dr. Mohit Tyagi. I am from Department of Industrial and Production Engineering, and currently doing a charge of hostel 4, 5, 6, and 7. Most of the things have explained by our Deputy Chief Warden, Dr. Kapil Goyal, and our Chief Warden, Sir Dr. Jalandhar Vajpayee. So, dear students, give me immense pleasure to welcome you all. But there is a regretful thing, we are not attending this induction program offline. But I hope very soon you will enjoy the hostel life, and you can see the first page of your B.Tech hostel life. Definitely, you will join this institute hostel and enjoy the hostel life. because our administration, hostel administration, is providing each and every facility to you, which is in favor you, which is in favor of you. So I hope for your good, enjoyable life, and hope very soon we will come out from this COVID-19 situation. I wish to all students and their parents also to be a part of NIT. Thank you very much.
So do we have Dr. Anchan Chauhan or Dr. Annie Mohanty?
Yes, sir.
Annie, please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, dear students. Welcome to NIT Jalandhar. Very like heartiest congratulations for getting admission into one of the premier institute in India. And I'm currently in charge of the girls' hostels in NIT Jalandhar. And the GH1, Girls Hostel 1, is mostly dedicated for the B.Tech first year girls students. So whenever you come in the current semester or the next semester, you will be staying mostly in GH1. So apart from us, the team of wardens and chief warden, we also have hostel staffs and clerks 24/7 in hostel. So they are there to take care of you. The food and every other aspect has been explained by Dr. Kapil and Dr. Mohit. So safety is another concern as far as girls students are there, so we take that very seriously. And hopefully we can all see through this pandemic and come out of it as soon as possible. So whenever you come to the campus, we are ready to welcome you all, and all the best for your semester that is going to begin soon. See you whenever the institute opens. Thank you and all the best.
So thank you, Dr. Mohanty. Do we have Dr. Ranchan? Dr. Ranchan Chauhan is with us. So I think Dr. Ranchan is...
Sir, actually he is with us, and he is facing some technical difficulty.
Okay, I'll continue. And the moment Ranchan joins, please inform me, and then...
Sure, sir. Sure.
Till then, I will continue. So, dear students, these are our pillars. These are the team that is basically managing the hostels. There's 5 of us. So, let me tell you about the facilities, the hostels that we have. So, you can see that we have 8 boys hostels with the hostel 7 that is having an extension as 7E, and then Mega Boys hostel is having 3 wings that is called Mega Boys hostel A, B, and F. And then we have 3 girls hostel, namely as girls hostel number 1, 2, and Mega Girls hostel. You can see that the kind of rooms that we have individually as per this table. So we have the normal capacity also mentioned in this slide. So as far as girls are concerned, the accommodation is little tight. So we are having difficult time, and we are accommodating more student than the regular capacity because we have to accommodate B.Tech students for sure. So you will be being accommodated. All B.Tech girls will be accommodated, but yes, it would be little tight, and that is the reason till we have this corona, we would like to go for online classes, and very soon when vaccine is out, and we will welcome you to the hostels. So that is the scenario, and that will keep changing. And the moment things gets normalized, we can get back to our normal hostel life and normal institute life. As said by Dr. Kapil also, that we have earmark hostels for the first year students because there is a problem of ragging. So we want them to be isolated and for initial couple of months. So as far as boys are concerned, we have earmark hostel number 1, 2, and 5 for boys, and then we have girls hostel number 1 for the girls. So these 4 hostels are basically for the first year students, and there is no mixing with the second, third, and final year and the rest of the students. So they are not allowed in these hostels. So that is very important for you guys. As these hostels are for first year students, so I wanted to tell you, I mean, these are the people you will be interacting more and often. So this is the staff for BH1. You can see that Mr. Umesh is the clerk, and then Vinod and Satyadev is the attendant. Similarly, we have a staff for BH2. We have Ashish, the clerk, and then we have Vishal, Dhananjay, and Pramod. We'll be meeting these people. This is the hostel staff for BH3, and that is the staff for girls hostel. So you'll be requiring a lot of assistance and help from them because they'll be like an extended family to you guys. They'll be helping you on and off. And so their number is also out, so you can call them anytime, and then you can, once you are here, then they will help you like anything. Uh,
Sir Ranjan
According,
Chauhan, Sir Ranjan, sorry to interrupt, but Ranjan Chauhan is there.
yeah,
So,
Ranchan, can you please introduce yourself? Now we have warden for MBH, APF, and Mega Mess. So yeah, please introduce yourself, Ranchan.
So good evening, everyone. Myself, Ranchan Chauhan. I'm assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and I'm warden for the Mega Boys Hostel. The Mega Boys Hostel, it is one of the newest hostels in the NITJ campus, and this Mega Boys Hostel, it has three different blocks: Block A, Block B, and Block F, with the living room capacities of about 300 plus rooms in each of the block. And each of the block has been equipped with the basic facilities such as the Wi-Fi internets, TV rooms, library, and the uh, common indoor gymnasium. Some of the exercising machines have also been installed outside to the blocks for the students. And there is one common mess for all the three blocks of the Mega Boys hostel. So the kitchen, that is common, while there are three dining halls at ground floor, first and the second floor, in which the food is lifted through the dumb waiters to the first and the second floor of the mess. And the Mega Boys Hostel Mess has also recently purchased a steam cooking system, which has just modernized the way of cooking food, and it has various considerable saving in the LPG, besides maintaining good hygiene, saving in the time of for the cooking, and maintaining the nutritional value of the food. So all the male residents will have a chance to enjoy their stay in Mega Boys Hostel in their succeeding years of their B.Tech degree course. So I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chauhan, for lovely words. So I'll be continuing with some of the important instruction for the students, especially the first year students, because you'll be coming and you'll not be, you're just passing out after +2. You have a lot of questions and queries, and the problem comes when you'll be meeting your seniors, and then sometimes seniors they reach the limit, and that is what we know as a ragging. So according to Honorable Supreme Court of India, ragging in any form, even including introduction of that goes beyond the line or a limit, that is banned by an educational institute. So we have a ragging free campus. We are there for you. If any one of your senior is teasing you or creating any nuisance to you, then we people are there. Our numbers are out, so you can call us, and I can assure you that you will not be having any problem as far as ragging is concerned. But we need your contribution also in that. So you have to inform us in case if you face any difficulty, if some senior is creating any difficulty to you, please let us know. So ragging is an undesirable social offense, and that cannot be accepted, because there have been a lot of loss of life in many institutes. So we don't want that thing to happen. And you people being more vulnerable because you're coming from your home, and that is your first major change in your life. So definitely it becomes very, very difficult and painful for you guys. So please understand that this is just like a family to you, that's just like a home to you, and you should feel very, very comfortable whenever you come. You should take this place as your second home. uh, there are certain rules that we have to follow, and that is what we call it as a discipline. And these are some of the things that is there in the website also. So you cannot have all these things: fire, lethal weapons, alcohol, and these things. You all know that. And if you are involved in any political ideology, and those things are also not allowed. So you should try to avoid that. So all these gender-based, caste-based, and these region-based comment statement, these are also not acceptable. Any form of protest is not acceptable, because you are basically coming to study, and that is your aim. And your parents have really worked very, very hard to take you to this place. So you have to really honor their effort and focus to the studies. So these are the things that I thought that you should know. But no electrical appliances is allowed, heater and all that, because there could be it can create a fire scenario. So we try to avoid that. And you have to behave yourself in a proper way, and you cannot create problems during the class. In examination, you should not carry your mobile also in the classrooms or to the academic area. That is also not allowed. So there are certain things in our campus. We have a beautiful campus, around 154-acre campus, where we have a lot of facilities. We have residential faculty, residential area. So you and there are a lot of kids that is roaming here and there. So you cannot do rash driving, which can cause problem to the pedestrian and things like that. And making obscene gesture. So that these things. That's why, because a lot of families are living, so you can't take liberty to those things. So these are the things, some of the things. And if you indulge in any sort of indiscipline, because we are custodian of discipline. So if you indulge yourself in any unwanted thing, then we will punish you also. So it can lead to cancellation of admission or suspension from classes, and it can be a monetary fine that can go up to 50,000 rupees. So these are some of the things that you should know, because it's a new life, it's a new place for you. But believe me, these things will not happen with you if you follow discipline, and you will not be. These are the things that can happen to those who cross the limit. If you do not indulge in those things, then that will be fine. And let us give you the view of your hostel so that you can have a virtual tour, sort of. So this is our the entrance of the main gate of boys hostel 1. You can see that, and the entrance of boys hostel 2. That is how your hostel will look like, because you will be placed in only 3 hostels for the boys, that is 1, 2, and 5. So you can see the garden view of BH1. You can see recently we have installed the facility of open gym. You can see here that open gym is there. So that facility has come up just now in the month of June and July. And then we have a student mess in BH1. These are some of the real peaks. In GH1, you can see this is the guest room, sort of waiting hall, or there is a indoor gym. There is a reading room, and there is a music room. So you can do a lot of recreation. These are some table tennis and all that. Badminton court, TV room, volleyball, playground, all these things are there. And it is not a monotonous life when you come here in NIT Jalandhar. NIT Jalandhar is known for extracurricular activities. Also, there are a lot of technical extravaganza and cultural extravaganza that we have. And apart from that, we do have Techniti and Utkansh, which is a centralized our things. But also each hostel has their own hostel nights, and they celebrate it like anything. So these are some of the peak of hostel night of BH1 some previous years. You can see our students are participating in various activities like Swachhata Abhiyan, like Yoga Day, like Fit India campaign, and all those stuff. Had you been there right now in the month of December, we are having Fit India, and everybody, all faculty staff, they are indulged in some of the sports activities to retain the fitness, which is a very very important thing. So that is also going. So these are some of the picks, some of the activities that first year students are indulging, and you can see some of the picks so that you can have a feel of it. Then coming to the most important parts, because when you step out of your home, then you are worried for your food. So it is a hostel mess is a cooperative mess, and when we say cooperative mess, it means that it is run by you people only. So everything is decided by you guys. There is a members of the mess committee or the hostel committee is being elected by the resident or the inmates of the hostel itself, under the supervision of hostel warden. And mess committee will decide their mess menu in consultation with dietitian wardens, and then they take their own decisions. So there is no interference from the senior hostel authorities. You can see these not only mess, but you can see the student participation in everything. You have to conduct your hostels. So there is a hostel secretary and his team, the member committee. There is a mess secretary who will steer the mess. There is a maintenance and discipline head who will head his team, and then there is a networking issues out there, or there are sports activities that is being done. So basically, all these things are with the student. These are done by the students and team of the students. So and of course, because you people are new, so you need some senior people to assist you. So hostel warden as a custodian of these committees, they are always there to help you. So that is the hierarchy of a cooperative mess, not only cooperative mess, but overall functioning of the mess. So whatever functioning of the hostel, so whatever we do, we involve you guys, so you know most of the things that is happening in and around the hostels. You can see the various committee heads. You can see the BH1 to 5. We have summarized GH1. So we have hostel secretary. Now these people have advanced to the second year. So once you are here, then obviously there will be an election, and sort of you can also willing people will take these posts, and we will revise our mess and other committees. That is the upcoming facilities. At the right side, you can see that is the GH1 that is coming, and the extension of Mega Girls Hostel with around 459 rooms, and another facility, another extension of MBH, that is E block, that is coming up with around 498 rooms. So once it is done, then obviously we'll not be having much problem for the girls, because that can house almost 900 girls, more than 900 girls. So that will really ease out our accommodation plan for the girls. So that is what I wanted to share as far as hostels are concerned, the infrastructure is concerned. Then there are some other things that I want to discuss with you, because you people will be coming for the first time. So we have seen that many of you will have a lot of difficulties, a lot of questions, a lot of queries, and some of you will do very very well, and some of you you will be average, and some of you will not do well. So there are different reasons to that, and let us try to understand, because you people will be coming from different region, different places, different food, different taste, different habits. So obviously it is not easy for you to accommodate to the change scenario. So change is very difficult, and human nature basically resists change. So the first thing that you have to keep it in your mind, that you should be ready for the change, because change is the only truth. Change is inevitable. So you have to accept that you will not be the same person, because you are starting a journey where you will be turning from a boy uh, to a professional, right? B.Tech is a degree that will transform you from a boyhood to a professional. That's very very important for all of you. So the first thing that I tell you, I'll be telling you 5 things that as a student you should try to improve. Uh, the first thing you should improve is your communication, because communication itself is a discipline. Mastering language is a discipline itself, and it takes lot of time. So the moment you are here, and maybe if you are there also, you should practice your language. And our preferred language, our medium of instruction is English. So and those people who are coming from Hindi heartland, or maybe some other regional places where English is not the primary language, I mean, they are not comfortable with English, then I've seen that their score is also not very very spectacular. So that makes, because our medium of instruction is English, they do not understand things in the classes, and then there is a pressure, and then their performance goes down. So please improve your English and your communication. That is the first thing that I would say. Be ready to change, as I said earlier. And the most important thing, as I said earlier also, that you have to practice discipline. And if you do not practice discipline, then you have only 2 options in life. The first is practice discipline, and the other is regret it. So I don't want you to regret it, and you should practice discipline. And it makes life very very easy. It's very very easy when you practice discipline. Everything is so easy. So that is what you have to do. And one thing that we don't teach many people, that you have to learn to accept the failure and success in the same way, because we all want you to be successful in life, but there is always a possibility that there is a 50-50 thing. You can succeed and you can fail also. So normally we don't cherish the failure, but normally there is a lot of possibility that people will fail also. So please try to handle both success and failure the same way. Sometimes you will succeed, sometimes you will not succeed. So you should not mind that. Success should not take you to the top, and failure cannot bring it to the bottom. So you should behave in a way that it should matter the same way. It's a very difficult thing. I know it's very easy for me to say, but it's very difficult to practice. But if you do that, your life will be much easier. And then I must say you should try to develop a hobby to get to the learning phase, to remove that boredom. COVID has taught us so many things. It was so difficult for all of us to remain at home and being isolated, being not meeting a lot of people. It is such a depressive thing. So and at the same time, it gives you a lot of time for self introspection, and you can see what you can do new. So developing a hobby or learning something will really definitely make an impact on your personality, and that will make you happy as well. And the last 2 points, I will always say that please take some time to meet your friends and have some good social life. And when you are here, then you should keep interacting with people. You should meet your teacher. You should ask your teacher a lot of questions. You should interact with your wardens, and if you have any problem, you should go. You should not shy away and meeting your clerks and attendants, and you should be happy about that, right? And last but not the least, you should also have a good attitude towards life. That is the most important thing. You should have a positive outlook towards the life, and you should not be always complaining. You should not be always the part of the problem. You should always look for the solutions, right? So even when you come to the hostels, you'll see a lot of things. So you have to be interactive, right? You have to be active person, and then you should bring whatever difficulty you have to the notice of your attendant and clerks, and let them give the time so that it can be sorted out soon. So if it is not done by them, then you should contact your warden. If it is not addressed properly by the warden, then go to the chief warden. So what I've seen that people immediately they phone me, right? So you have to follow the hierarchy also, because many times very small problems can be tackled by the lower staff itself, right? So with this, I come to the end of this interaction. Although it was not a very interactive interaction, but I tried to keep it simple so that uh, you can get a feel of. Although offline cannot replace online, but we made an effort to make you a feel of hostels, of all the hostels that you will be interacting in your first year. So with this, I once again congratulate you and your parents for a landmark achievement by securing a position in NIT Jalandhar, which is ranked 52nd in the NIRF. And with the kind of people that will be coming, like you people, they will bring a lot of energy, and I'm sure that our ranking will improve further. Thank you, Dr. Prashant. I'm done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for enlightening the students about the hostel life and various rules and code of conduct. So, sir, we have one or two questions over the chat.
Yeah, can you share them?
Yes, sir. I am reading it for you. Sir, one student want to ask, can we get single student accommodated room?
Yeah. See, yeah, that is that is not actually in first year like BH1. It's a three-seater room. That's why I gave you the slide. So it's a three-seater room. So obviously, in those three-seater, we are accommodating 4 students in a room. So single room is not possible. We do not have single room accommodation for first year. So yes, it is little tight.
One more question is gate closing time of the hostel.
Yeah, that changes in the evening and in the like if you will be coming in the March, then we will decide. But normally it is ranging from 5 to 5:30 for the first year students. Then,
And,
but
sir,
once you are here, then will decide on that exact time. Let you know.
and I think more interesting question: what are the internet facilities in the hostels?
Yeah, we have very good internet facility. You'll not have any problem in it.
Obviously, we have, sir.
We have good speed, so that's not a problem.
Okay, sir. These are only.
So Uh, so we welcome you all once again, and let's pray to God that this COVID is over, and we all get vaccines soon. We all get vaccinated so that we can live our life back normal.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again, and thank you, students. Thank you for being
Okay.
here. And
Thank you, dear. ठीक है.
thank you, sir.
So I'm leaving. Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, students, we have done for the day. Thank you.